I I know I'm late. I'm late and I know it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go get everything set up. So just bear with me for a second. Just you hear the typing. Just explaining some stuff. Yeah, I'll quote retweet this actually. Man, I'm just vibing. That's kind of what this. No wait, no, don't undo. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Give me a minute, and I'll get my model up. I actually have more things I'm gonna look at other than Steam, but because yeah, Kingdom Hearts is trending again. But, give me a minute. I need to get my model up. Hmm. Why don't you look at some other sales too? There's a lot to think about. You know, maybe this would be a good stream to go and play some old Sega arcade games. I wonder if they're still on Steam. If the Sega Mega Drive classics are. I know they were taking those off. Wait a minute. This really isn't the time for me to be. I need to be getting my thing up. All right. There we go. So I hope you enjoy it, but I have made. Oh yeah, I should go and put myself up on this stream now. God, it'll be up there eventually. Just mark my words. Oh no, I've done it again. Whoosh. Yeah, that was a sound effect that I did there. Oh, do I even have the desktop audio going? No, I don't. Oh, wow, that is embarrassing. Wait, what? Strange. I just have the. Oh boy. Okay, do I have the music going now? Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. I didn't expect that to be so quiet. Alright, there we go. Um, being very chill with this right now. So I'm just kind of vibing. There we are. Okay. Honestly, this is probably not the best place for my. It should be the other way around. Oh, I can see. All right. Maybe we should do clips of this. I don't know. Man. I don't even know if anyone's gonna show up or not. That's the real question. That's the real thing about today. Is anyone even gonna show up? Hmm. No, Street Fighter 6 has. Oh yeah, I heard there was an update for Street Fighter 6. Speaking of that, how much does Street Fighter 6 have off? I wonder. That's like. All right, all right. I'm gonna go update Street Fighter 6 and check that out. Not actually open up the game. We're not playing Street Fighter today. I just wanted to update it so I get that out of the way. Take me like a few minutes. Yeah. I was gonna do this maybe I was thinking about doing it yesterday, but then I got kind of busy. It was a busy day. Well, I mean, not yesterday, on Friday. Yeah, I was thinking about doing this on Friday, but then I was busy. So, you know, it happens. Sometimes you can get to things when you want to, and sometimes you don't. Ooh. Oh, wow! 50% off of the... Yeah, 50% off of all editions of Street Fighter 6. Huh. Just 30... Oh, okay, and then just like 35 off. Trying to math that out. Okay, so if you get like the Ultimate Pass, which I think would be the equivalent of the Ultimate Edition for Season 1, on top of... So let's see, $29.99. Let's see, work out the calculator. Because, What's the window capture look like? Let me like go and take a look here. What? Where's my chat? Where'd my chat go? There it is. There it is. Let's see here. If I can go into studio mode real quick, I just want to take a look. Can I do like a little Steam here? Yeah, it's not really capturing anything, I don't think. Let me take a look. No. Ah. Okay. I'm sure I want to show all that information. Just like, listen, see, just like, right, Control, Shift, Alt, Shift Alt, Control Alt. No, no, no. Ah, that's a bummer. Okay. Let's see. Is there a way that I could... I remember there was a way that I was able to crop. There's like a way to like crop or offset it or something. No. Sheesh. Oh, edit filters. Crop. Oh wait, no, not left, not left, not left. Ah. That's probably good. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Alright. Yeah. I can probably... Yeah, it's hard to show this sort of thing. It's hard to show an online storefront and it'd be like secure. That's one of the things. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty safe showcase over there. Up, 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 up. So yeah, I mean, if you wanted to get into Street Fighter 5 or something at this point, I think this is I mean, Street Fighter 6 is probably a really good time. You know, you look at this and it's like, you know, you have all the editions are pretty well discounted. You can basically get the Ultimate Edition, which would include all the Season 1 content, I think. Really? It's... Yeah, it doesn't really... Oh, here we are. Here we are. Yeah, I mean, does it say what the Ultimate Edition has in it? Ah, here we are. Yeah, so you can pretty much get that for the cost of the base game. Which you're only missing out on Terry Bogard, pretty much. So, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'd say the one thing with this is probably just that. Yeah, like, again, the one thing is that you're not getting any of the Season 2 content. But that is actually, at this stage in Street Fighter, that's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good amount of content. Oh, wow. Capcom in general has a up to 87% off. I wonder what they've got. I wonder what Capcom is doing. Oh, wow. Dead Rising Legacy Pack. 78% off. I've never played Dead Rising. I'm just kind of curious what they got here. Oh, dang. Yeah, this looks pretty good. It's got 2 through 4. Except not the remake. Except not the remake. I think I can show that. Yeah. Yeah, it's 85% off. You get 4... Yeah, you get like 4 games. I don't know if Off the Record is like a enhanced edition or something, which is really confusing me why they would put it all together, but you know. Hey. It's kind of funny that the newer games are, the 2 newer ones are $1 more and have 5% additional off. It's really funny. Holy crap. Under this sale, you could save $6.60. You could save $6.60 by getting this whole bundle. That's massive. Speaking of zombie games, man. Alright. So that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. I've never really played Dead Rising, but... I'll go ahead and hide this until I find something interesting to show off. Ace Attorney trilogy. I'm mixed on that. I'll have to admit. They got it for... Oh, wait. Oh, the anthology, so it's not just that. It's... Oh. Oh, this is actually really good. Okay. I take back what I was going to say about the Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is a really good game series, by the way. Seriously, if you haven't played it, I consider it. This is a pretty good time to get it. 40% off for Apollo Justice and Phoenix Wright. It's very funny. There is a single game in this collection actually called Apollo Justice. Phoenix Wright steals Apollo Justice's thunder every time. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Oh, Persona 5 Royal is $23.99. Oh wow! Oh wow, they have Persona 3 Reload up. I mean, I guess that makes sense for a Black Friday sale. I'm trying to get all like Christmas shoppers in. Man. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Especially for such a new game. Though it is a remake of an old game, but yeah, it's actually really good. Oh wow. This is a good one too. I'll go and pop this one up. Oh wow. It's also the big versions of these games. They have all the remakes for $49.99. It's actually really good. And it has... I think this is like all the DLC or something. I think that's what that is. Man. That's actually a really... Man. That's like... That's less than you could have gotten a DS or a 3DS game for back in the day when those were still... Well, no, it's about the same price, actually. Which is crazy to think about, because those games are still very much AAA quality. Like, even, like, those are still fairly new games. It's kind of crazy to see how much some of these new games are going for. This is just Capcom so far. I like, ran into Capcom. That was, like, the first thing. Ooh, Dragon's Dogma 2. I have Dragon's Dogma 2 on here. Oh, you can't see the sale on there because of how I set up the crop. Oof. But it's like $39.89. Still need to beat that game, but it is actually a fun game. I think you need to be a particular kind of person to really enjoy Dragon's Dogma, though. It's not like... I wouldn't get it expecting, like, some crazy action-packed thing, or, like, super incredible in-depth role-playing and, like, deep... I mean, I need to get further into the game, so maybe the NPCs are pretty deep. But, you know, I wouldn't, like, get it, like, thinking I'm picking up Baldur's Gate or something, or that I'm picking up, like, Devil May Cry. You know, it is made by Hideaki Itsuno, and the combat is fun. But there is a lot of... There's a lot of walking, a lot of just kind of vibing. That's just kind of what the game's about. I would say a lot of, like... There's definitely a lot of room for you to just kind of, like, craft your character how you want to think of them in your mind a bit. But you need to, like, kind of... I'd, like, think of it in, like, a kind of terms of just imagining how your character's actually, like... You know? It's one of those kind of games. So... Yeah, no. It's... There's a lot of people that'll say it's kind of boring, and it had a lot of controversy when it came out, but I will defend this game to its death. I mean, I will defend Dragon's Dogma 2. It's a good game. It's a good game. Even if everyone says it's not, I'm going to say it's a good game. Ooh, lots of sales on Monster Hunter. Lots of sales. Got all the stories stuff. It's up here. They have Iceborne. They have all the DLC for Monster Hunter Rise on here too. Monster Hunter World, I mean. Well, Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter World. Man, Capcom is really busy with Monster Hunter. They have multiple games going on at once for PC. That's just wild. The way people play it, it almost makes me feel like it's like a similar. It makes me think of like, oh my god, they have Resident Evil Village Gold Edition for $19.99. Like they have the Standard Edition for $15.99, but like genuinely, like. Yeah, you can't see the Standard Edition from how I have. I'm not changing how I have that though. I don't feel like it. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at both Resident Evils, at least like it's $15.99 versus $19.99. There's no reason not to get the Gold Edition if you're gonna pick up Resident Evil Village. I would definitely not pick up the Standard Edition because that is like, it's like $4. Yeah, it's like $4 difference. So, yeah, there's really no reason to get DLC aside from like costumes. Well, no, I don't even think the costumes. You can still unlock those. So there's really no point in picking up DLC for Resident Evil. Okay. Okay. You know what they have on here for... Oh my god. Okay. 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 If you've ever wanted to play Street Fighter 4, it is currently $3.89. And if you owned Street Fighter 4, another version of it, if you owned Arcade Edition, guess what? For less than, I think that is like 15 cents less, you can upgrade. You can upgrade for 15 cents less. Okay, this might be a good time. Oh my god, you can get... Okay, explain to me why a game I can buy for $3.89 has costumes that cost me $19.99. Why do I have to pay this much for costumes that came out years ago? And why is it that the 2011 all-in-one costume pack, why is that discounted but then the others aren't? I'm kind of confused, if I'm gonna be honest. This is a little confusing. But I mean, if you really want to play Street Fighter 4 and you've never played it before, or you have like a good local FGC scene, this is a steal, honest. Like, this is like, I don't even think I got the 3DS version of the game years ago for this much. It's normally $29.99. I don't know why, like, genuinely, this is probably a good time to pick up Street Fighter 4 if you really, really want to play Ultra Street Fighter 4. It is a good game, I will say. I just don't know if it's going to have much of an active online scene. You know, I'd maybe consider seeing what PlayStation's charging for it, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the Street Fighter... I only played Street Fighter 4 on my 3DS, and I rented it a little bit on PS3 through PS Now. So, I don't really know what to say about that. Alright. Alright, let me take a look. Is Marvel vs. Capcom... It's not. It's not. They didn't put Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection on sale. I know it's really fresh, and so that makes sense. They just released the physical copy of it, but man, I really wanted a reason for more people to jump into Marvel. It's such a fun game, man. Marvel, baby. Like, genuinely, like, man. Marvel 2 might be one of my favorite fighting games of all time. Oh, they have Great Ace Attorney for $15.99. Anyone that looks around in my VODs would know. I played Great Ace Attorney ages ago and did fairly strange voices for the characters. I was giving it a good shot, alright? Okay, this is interesting. They have a bunch of the Mega Man games also. They have Mega Man X Dive. Oh, is this like a bundle with... Oh, well, that's interesting. So, here's what we have here for Mega Man. They have the network. Oh, this is like the Battle Network games, isn't it? Oh, wow. Yeah. Huh, that's neat. I am really just like hardcore, like, oh yeah, good Capcom games. You want to know what's up for $15.99 right now? You know, you could get something incredible. They currently have right now. Ooh. Oh, they don't have. Oh, what happened to my music? Oh, okay. What? They don't have Capcom Fighting Collection 2 in the Capcom Fighting model. What is this crap? Look at this. Look at this. What is this crap? Where's the Fighting Collection 2? Is that just so they can have these two on sale and then not the other one? What the heck? Oh well. I would say this is a pretty good deal though. The Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection isn't really the best port of Street Fighter 3. I would really recommend picking up online edition on a PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 if you have that ability. It's genuinely spectacular. But I mean, honestly, Anniversary Collection is kind of nice. I would say if you have a Steam Deck or something or a Switch, like see what they're doing over on Nintendo. But if you have like a Steam Deck or something, like Anniversary Collection's a really good way to experience some of the Street Fighter games on the go. It's also, I would also say it's just good if you want to like really get the history of Street Fighter. You know, a lot of these games are really hard to come across, really hard to get legitimately. So, unless you get them through the Anniversary Collection. So, I would highly recommend it if you want to experience these games. I'd say it's better for an offline situation, 100%. So, like, if you have some friends or something, you want to, like, really experience Third Strike. Number one, if you have a PS3, I implore you, please pick up Third Strike Online Edition. You will not regret it. You will not regret it at all. Alright? But, otherwise, oh, okay, it's funny. I have that here, but I'm, like, looking over, you know, maybe just for, like, immersion's sake and, like, making sense. There we go. There we go. So, I would 100% say, like, if you, like, this has everything Street Fighter except for 4 and 5 and 3. I mean, 6. And Alpha 2 is a really great game. I played Alpha 2 without any online on my Wii U way back in the day. And that was like it was such a good game. I really loved it. It was one of my favorite, it's still one of my favorite Street Fighters. Like, really, really. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And then, of course, Capcom Fighting Collection. It has rollback netcode, and it has Darkstalkers. I just want to say that. Like, okay, yeah, you could, like, go and, like, boot up, like... You can go and boot up other stuff, but, like, you know, like, God, I can't think of it right now. You can go, like, boot up Fightcade, maybe. But you're, like, it's only, like small little... Oh, there's, like, no one playing it, though. And... Darkstalkers is good. I'm happy I supported it. I think other people should support it. I want another Darkstalkers. That's all I'm gonna say. It's on sale right now. I would say for the cost, it's probably pretty good for it being on sale now. Like actually. I still say though, Marvel Collection better. get Marvel Collection. Please. 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 The games are busted. They're all broken, but it's fun. It's fun. Alright. Alright, alright. Okay, what if I told you, right now, you can play the greatest fighting game, I mean, the greatest hack and slash of all time on Steam, although I highly recommend picking up Special Edition for PS5. You can get the greatest hack and slash ever made, in my opinion. Maybe next to Devil May Cry 3 on Steam for $9.89. Do it. Do it. That's all I'm gonna just do it. Just do it. That's all I'm gonna say. It is so good. It is so good. And oh my god. Alright. 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 Let me show you something. Let me show you something great. Soundtracks. Oh, heck yeah. Alright. Alright. Look at this. Look at this. You can get Devil May Cry 1 and 3 with a bonus tech demo called Devil May Cry 2 for the same amount as Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 3 is probably at least worth this amount and then maybe a little bit more, honestly. I would probably say, like genuinely, this is, you're only paying for part of Devil May Cry 3 with this. Like, Devil May Cry 3 is, like, genuinely, like, I would, my two favorite games in the series are Devil May Cry 3 and Devil May Cry 5. Those are, like, the peak. Those are the games where everything about them is perfect, in my opinion. There are no, that, like, okay. I absolutely hate the, I hate the, like, fallen angel enemies with a burning passion. And the little, like, shooty guys that like to walk backwards in Devil May Cry 3. I hate those guys too. But, like, other than that, I genuinely cannot find a single thing that I would call a glaring flaw aside from age in Devil May Cry 3. And Devil May Cry 5 is, like, even more refined than that. So, like, if there's only two things you pick up on this sale and you like action games, pick up the Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry HD collection, and pick up Devil May Cry 5. And whatever you do, don't let Devil May Cry 2 inform your decision on the series. That is barely a game, and I played that while I was tired in my sleep coma on a Thanksgiving dinner, and while I was bored waiting for classes because I had nothing else to do. So, don't... Maybe I'll stream Devil May Cry 2 one day. That would be really funny. But no, Devil May Cry 2 is, like, legitimately, like... People talk about bad games, you know? People talk about bad games. And then there's Devil May Cry 2. Okay? The people will talk about, like... People will be like, oh, this game, it's, like, it's so bad. It looks ugly. They didn't put in, like... It has no single-player content, or yada, yada, yada. They have not played Devil May Cry 2. Oh, this game, it dumbed down the mechanics. It's a shadow of its former self. It's floaty. You've not played Devil May Cry 2. Alright. Okay, you wanna go and say Kingdom Hearts 3 is like this floaty game or whatever that, like, you can barely control Sora? Okay, how about you try a game where none of your attacks have any impact whatsoever, where enemies are, like, flung into the air and juggled by your weakest attacks with ease, where bosses fly away and sit at the corner of the room in an area where you actually have to shoot at them with your ranged weapons because you can't get close, and anytime you try to get close to certain bosses, they knock you away immediately, dealing like half of your health, and so you have to stay at a range, and the health only goes down so far, and so you just have to keep holding on to that shoot button for dear life. Ooh, wait. I wonder if I can show clips. I need to show the attack helicopter. I need to show the infested helicopter. This is, you know, it's been a while since I had a DMC2 rant, but you know what? This is gonna be the ultimate DMC2 rant. All right. Yeah, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna go onto my onto my there you go. I'm on the right YouTube channel now. DMC2 infested chopper. All right. Okay, so I'm taking this from like, okay. All right. Just take a moment to appreciate this. All right, because I've been through this. I know what it's like. It's actually awful. I should just get a new window capture. All right. Oh, I have a YouTube. Ooh, oh no, it's big. It's bigger than I was expecting. All right. Just let me like, can I full screen that? Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's the whole boss fight. This is the whole boss fight. This is the entire boss fight. Look at that. Do you see the health bar? It's chipping away. It's like looking at a loading bar. It's starting to go down faster now that he's got a devil trigger, but I mean, like, man, what is this? This is absolutely riveting gameplay, mine. Like, let me just say. All right. He's holding on a single button. He's not even tapping it. I guarantee you he's not even tapping the button. The person playing this is not even tapping the button right now. This is just like, let's see, who's doing it? Yeah, the person's just not even like, yeah, he's not even tapping the button. Firestar Jutsu. All right. Thank you for the. I kind of looked it up myself and I pulled it onto my stream, but thank you for the clip. Thank you for the clip. Okay, sorry. I went off onto a like total tangent there on Devil May Cry 2, but you know, like genuinely. All right. If you play the HD collection, don't let 2 be the game that decides how you think the game series is. Because that is... the rest of the series is not like that. Thankfully. God, thankfully. Oh my god. Oh my god. If the rest of the series was like that, I would be depressed. Okay, so I talked about 5 and I talked about 3 at length. They also had Devil May Cry 4 on sale, which is like probably the 3rd best game in the series. Okay, I say that, but genuinely, alright. This is one of those hard ones, because Devil May Cry 4 has one of the deepest combat systems and most complex ones in the series, and so if you're like one of those lab monsters that you just love to grind things out, and you want like is it gives you 4 characters too. It like there is no 5. It gives you 5 characters because you have Dante, Nero, Lady, Virgil, and Trish. And so there is like tons of depth to Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. And so if you are someone that loves to just go and lab things out and experiment and break game systems and like absolutely punish your hands and give yourself carpal tunnel, Devil May Cry 4 is the game for you. There is so much to do in it as far as like its gameplay and everything, and learning it and mastering it, that there is like a whole community of people making combo videos on it. Like even more extensive than Devil May Cry 3, which I think has a pretty big combo community. Like Devil May Cry 4 and 5 have an absolutely massive combo community, and Devil May Cry 4 is a bit more technical than 5. Although 5 still has a lot of like the juicy stuff that 4 has, and it has 4 characters that you get to play with. So, you know, I highly recommend it. It's cheaper than the HD collection or 5 as well. So, again, really great game. Highly recommend. They also have all the DLC for I wouldn't, again, Devil May Cry is a similar situation. I think the only DLC I'd recommend would be Virgil and his Virgil tracks on his track pack. Just because Virgil's like the one DLC you can't actually just unlock in the game. And it's on sale. It's not a huge sale though. I really wouldn't get too worked up over it. It's like $4.99 normally, so like about $5. It's on sale for $3.74. You're not missing out a whole lot if you miss out on it, but it's certainly something that's nice. I'd certainly say it's something that would be nice. Like, you'll probably be happy to save the money. They have the Capcom Classic Arcade Stadium. Oh. I guess they must have everything on there for sale for like $37.20, like a bundle for it all. I mean, I think this is good for its other games. It has some fighting games on there. All of these fighting games actually are pretty much covered by their fighting collections, by their fighting game collections. And so if you're like looking at this and thinking, oh, I think a Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 2 would be good games to go and play, I wouldn't really recommend getting it through here. I just go and pick up the collections Capcom's been producing. But if you're like, I want to go play Streets of Rage, or I want to go and play I don't know if they have a Dungeons and Dragons game or not, but you know, that's another thing. Oh, they have Saturday Night Slam Masters. Yeah, if you want to play those games, which they don't have in any of the collections, I would 100% recommend. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Marvel Infinite. Okay. Alright. I'm going to be a little controversial here with Marvel Infinite as well. Similar to Dragon's Dogma. Marvel Infinite, as a video game with the playable characters, its roster, okay, Marvel Infinite, mediocre roster at best. Disappointing and mediocre roster. Would not say that you should get it based on its roster. You know, you might like Dante in there. Like, if you like that Dante's in there and stuff, or like Black Panther, that's cool. It's the first game with Black Panther. But what you're getting Marvel Infinite for, by and large, is the gameplay, which is absolutely stellar. It's like some of the most solid. It's one of the most solid playing tag fighters I think I've picked up. it just doesn't have a community because people were really upset by the game's roster. And understandably so. There was no, like, it has glaring omissions, like Wolverine and Doctor Doom, Magneto, mostly X-Men, that it's missing, really. And then it's just, you know, it's a little disappointing they don't have certain characters like Phoenix Wright. You know? Like, its roster is kind of lacking. And then its visual style is... its visual style is not great. But it does have one thing going for it. It has one really big thing going for it aside from its gameplay. And that's that, if you've ever watched, like, fighting game streams or something, there's a guy named Maximilian Dude. He actually is one of the reasons why I got so into fighting games. But Maximilian Dude is working with a team to create a mod for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite called MVCI Beyond. And what that is it's not only a gameplay overhaul, but it's a massive visual overhaul just in general to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And so not only does it make its already solid gameplay, but it doesn't only just make its already solid gameplay more fun, but it also puts this really nice fresh coat of paint on the game that makes it look way better. And I don't think they're totally done with it yet, but it's been in progress and it's coming along well. And so if there's one reason I would say to go and pick up MVCI right now, it would be for MVCI Beyond. And I think that that's a good reason to get it. It's like $7.99 if you pick up the standard edition. If you pick up the deluxe edition, it's $11.99. So not a bad price. Not a bad price for a mostly dead but really fun, solid tag fighter with a mediocre roster. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. And then, of course, the GOAT Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is $7.49, so, I mean, why wouldn't you pick that up? Its online is, like, whatever, but it's just one of those games, man. It's just one of those games. Alright? Like, genuinely. You look at its community hub, I think at one point, it still had... okay, not right now, but there was a point where I looked at the group hub, and despite it having, delay-based netcode and having been out for a good while, it still had a decent amount of people recorded playing the game. And I think that's enough of a if a game is good enough to get the FGC to go play it, even when it has barely an active community, I think that that's a good reason to go and play it. I think that's a good reason to get it. That is just a sign of a really good game. Oh, they also have Ghost Trick for $14.99. I haven't actually played that myself, but my sister did, and it's actually it looks really fun. It's a good puzzle game. It's set in the Ace Attorney It's set in the Ace Attorney series, and it's like $14.99. So let's take a look at some other things that aren't Capcom. I'm kind of curious about how Sega's doing. Okay, Doom is. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is a good one. Game developers out there. RPG Maker MV is currently $11.99. This thing goes on sale, all the time. It goes on sale all the time. But, that's a steal. That's actually a steal. I wonder how much they have other editions for. It's this is actually, yeah, because RPG Maker is, okay, I think their most recent one is MZ. Okay, they have RPG Maker MZ for, yeah, that's for $39.99, so that's about the normal cost of a AAA game. So not bad. If you want to get its 50 best DLC bundle, though, That's gotta be 380 buckaroos, even at 69% off, and I'm not kidding about that sale number. Like, take a look at this. 69% off, baby. Nice. If you want the 50 best free deal, if you want the 50 best DLC, I mean, that's probably a steal. It's like, oh my. That's like normally 983 bucks. Alright. You saved $249. It's wow. That is so much money. That is some Dolans. That is some Dolans, but like, that'd be even more Dolans. It'd be even more. It'd be even more off sale. Guess it's crazy to think about. Oh, you know what? I might want to go and take a small break here from Steam because I realized Kingdom Hearts was trending, and it's time to see if it's a false alarm. Which it probably is. 9 times out of 10, it's a false alarm. Did you know that 9 out of every 10 times Kingdom Hearts is trending on Twitter, nothing's happening? Nothing of note is happening to Kingdom Hearts. It's probably hyped because of the Game Awards coming out. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's cool. It got represented during PlayStation's 30th video for 30th anniversary video. Huh. That's cool. Huh. That's cool. I'm seeing some gameplay too of like Kingdom Hearts 3 and stuff. Yeah, someone named Sora really desperately wanting Kingdom Hearts right now. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah. Nothing big right now, I guess. It's just that Kingdom Hearts showed up in a thing. It's just that Kingdom Hearts showed up in a thing. Well, yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's enough seeing why Kingdom Hearts is trending on Twitter. I wanted to look into that. It's crazy I managed to get a whole stream of me just like rambling about sales. But it's fun. Kind of fun to look at some of this stuff. Ooh, Guilty Gear is up for $19.99. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good price. Guilty Gear is a good game. It's kind of with its balance right now, but it is a good game. I'd be doing it a disservice to say that it's like a bad game or something. You know? It's just a little unbalanced. Take this from a guy that knows what a bad game looks like. I know bad games. You know, it'd be really funny for me to play on stream. I have a Kusoge downloaded. Well, I don't know if I have the Kusoge downloaded right now, though. I have to check. I might. There's so many funny Kusoge out there. There's even a Fist of the North Star Kusoge. Officially made by Arc System Works. I think it was made by Arc System Works. I'd double check that. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is like $9.99. Ooh, and Fallen Order is $39.99. That's I've not played that yet, but that seems like a really good game. I want to play it. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say good and bad things about Xenoverse 2, but like genuinely, I've seen a really on YouTube, I've seen a really passionate community around Xenoverse 2, and so I think that has to account for something. You know, it has to. I have to think it's a good game. Like, I still really love the Budokai Tenkaichi series. Don't get me wrong, and I love Sparking Zero a lot. But you know, I think it's fair to say that like they're good for different reasons. Xenoverse is good for the idea of getting to create your Dragon Ball OC and throw them out there into the world and experiencing something new. Sparking Zero is good for getting the experience of, it's like, it's a more nostalgic game, if that makes sense. It's more, like, that's my impression of it. You know? If you're getting Sparking Zero, you're getting it more for like the gameplay of Budokai Tenkaichi, and to get to see kind of like the history up through like the story, the stories, like the history of Dragon Ball up to like Tournament of Power, I think is where it goes. And then, like, even a little further than that, because they have characters like Super Broly and such. But that's mostly in verses. Xenoverse, you're more kind of joining a community and getting into a kind of one of those, like, soft MMO games. So, it looks like they have that up for, like, what? $24.99, and then they have the DLC, which I assume would be important to pick up all the DLC. Which is very expensive. That is $180.74, but that's just MMO things, I guess. This game really is an MMO. Some of its music. Like, do these DLC packs have... Yeah, I just feel like this is the kind of game you'd want to have all the DLC for. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's not a story DLC. Yeah. But it has a lot of DLC. Just kind of crazy to think about. That is going to cost you a pretty penny. But if it's something you really want to get into, then, I mean... I would say, like, from what I can tell, be prepared. Like, if you're picking it up, you're not picking it up just to go and, like, quickly play, like, a Dragon Ball game. You're playing it to join the Xenoverse 2 community. And to engage with it and turn it into, like, its own hobby, probably. That's why I would pick it up if I were going to. Ooh, Hades is $9.99. That's a good game. I really like Hades. I've played a lot of Hades too. And I will say Hades is also good. Pizza Tower is $13.39. Pizza Tower is also really fun. Fun fact, that's the first game I ever streamed. Was Pizza Tower. It was a new game. It was fresh. People liked it. So I played it. It was probably a good thing to play. I probably should have stuck on YouTube because of it, but Well, no, actually, like the problem is that no one that I had watching me for Pizza Tower watched me for anything else. They were people that were very much focused on Pizza Tower and didn't really care about like Street Fighter or Kingdom Hearts or anything like that. So if I wasn't playing Pizza Tower, it didn't matter. Oh, Cuphead's $13.99. Oh, that's a good game. Hades 2 is also on sale. That's a good game. I'd say that's worth it. Dark Souls 2. That's Dark Souls 3. People like Dark Souls 3. That's like $29.99. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put Elden Ring on sale. That game's been out for a while. That's not on there. I'm looking at all the Soulsborns here. Sekiro's $29.99. Dark Souls Remastered is $19.99. Elder Scrolls Online is $14.99. I have been tempted to play a MMO like Final Fantasy XIV or Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some other time. I've been kind of nervous about getting into one of those things and investing into it. Oh, Sonic Origins, $11.99. Oh, people are saying it's mostly positive, so that's good. I think they had like an Amy DLC or something. Honestly, that might be kind of fun to play on stream. Maybe. I am actually thinking about maybe getting some stuff. Which would be stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Maybe. Do they have the Mega Drive collection still out? Do they still have them out? I think the only one they have for sale anymore is... Oh yeah, you can still buy them. Okay, okay. They're not really on sale though, but they're all really cheap, like 99 cents. Okay, I just want to say this real quick. The Sega games... Okay, December 6th, you're not going to be able to get any of these games. Okay? Any of the Sega Mega Drive classics. So if you wanted to get like Space Harrier 2 or Shinobi 3 or Ristar, Sonic Spinball, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage 2, 3. Yeah. If you don't pick it up before, if you don't pick these up before the 6th, you're never going to be able to get them again. And I also want to bring up 2 as well. No, wait, Sonic Adventure 2 I think is staying up. Yeah, I think Sonic Adventure 2 is staying up. And is it on sale? Oh yeah, it's on sale. Alright, so I highly recommend picking it up. In fact, like, yeah, I would highly recommend picking up... Oh wow, they have the Sonic the Hedgehog Ultimate Bundle for like $66.28. That's actually pretty good. But I would highly recommend... Oh wow. That's cool. They have the OG Sonic collection and the Sonic Legacy bundle for... They have the OG Sonic generations and the Sonic the Hedgehog Legacy bundle for $23.37 if you want it. For all the mods and everything. That's actually not bad. Although you could get the Ultimate bundle for like $66.28. These are really good. Like, okay, if you want to pick up Sonic games, 100% check out their bundles. Those are in really good. Like, I can go put this up right now. Look at that. Look at that. These are actually really good. These are really good prices. This is incredible pricing. Like, there is probably no better time to go and pick these things up. I'm surprised the Dreamcast bundle doesn't seem like it's on like any specific sale. I think I have 35% off because of Sonic Adventure 2. I picked up both Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure is probably similarly priced, if not maybe a little cheaper. Personally, between Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, I like the story of Sonic Adventure 2 more. I like the gameplay and exploration of Sonic Adventure more. Like, I feel like... Oh, and the Chow Garden of Sonic Adventure 2 is also better. So, like, I feel like the ultimate Sonic game would be if you were to take the gameplay... Yeah, if you took the gameplay and exploration of the first Sonic Adventure, gave it a story on par with Sonic Adventure 2, and then gave it a Chow Garden on par with Sonic Adventure 2, then, boom, you've got it. Sega, are you listening? Are you listening, Sega? Sega? Please. Please. When you go and make your next Sonic game, think about this. Think about this. And think about why everyone's so excited to see Shadow with a gun. I don't necessarily give him a gun again, but, you know, just think about it a little bit, alright? Alright, maybe people don't necessarily want Lost World. I didn't actually play Lost World myself, but I've seen a lot of people say they don't want it. I just got into the series with the adventure games, so that is my thing. Guess what? Blender's free. Blender's free. Okay, that was dumb of me to say, but you know, hey, I'm not Julius if I don't act like an idiot. I need just a little bit of stupid to get through the day. You know, I was looking at a Sega game and I just kind of jumped off of it. How much is Kingdom Hearts? Do it. Do it. Hey, I have someone coming here. Oh, who are you? Who are you? What do you have to say about the Kingdom Hearts games over? Oh. Darn. Do it. Do it. Now, I don't know where that I don't know where that senator came from, that innocent chancellor senator, but he seemed very intent on everyone going and picking up Kingdom Hearts on Steam while it's on sale, and I think that is a great idea. I think that is a great idea. So yeah, go do that. Go do that. Go do it. Play Kingdom Hearts. It's good. If you're watching me and you're wondering, should I play Kingdom Hearts? Yes. I have myself blocked. I need to do this differently. You know what? I think I should unlock myself so I can... Okay. Yes, 100%. Pick up Kingdom Hearts. Do it now. Yes. There we go. I think I've made my point clear. But yeah, like, genuinely, like, okay. Like, Kingdom Hearts is If you get the Integrum Masterpiece Collection, which is cheaper on which is cheaper on the PlayStation, by the way, if you can find that out in the wild. It's like, what, like 20 bucks if you find it out in the wild? So I would recommend, if you don't care about mods and randomizers, pick it up physically. Or better yet, well, yeah, if you don't care about randomizers or mods, pick it up physically. If you want that, then I would definitely recommend Steam, because that's probably going to have the biggest population on it. It's also an Epic Games Store, and there's a lot of, like, well, I mean, it changed on both, so, I don't know. But, it's like, you get, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get like 7 games for $64.99, and then 3 movies. Well, 1 movie and then like 2 cutscene compilations. I wouldn't recommend the cutscene compilations. Just go play the games to find a way. But I mean, that is 7 games in a movie. You know. No, wait, not. So let's see. There's yeah. It's like 7 games in a movie, and they're all very well worth it. It's like even Kingdom Hearts 1 is like held up, like it is aged like fine wine, and so is Kingdom Hearts 2. You know, and then like I think the only one that you'll have like some major contention about people being like, oh, is it good? Is it bad? Is it skip it, just skip it. Is Chain of Memories. So, we'll Chain of Memories. I think it's about the only one in there that people really say is a stinker. I think it's decent. I think it's just not what people are expecting out of Kingdom Hearts. It's certainly no Devil May Cry 2. It is nothing close to Devil May Cry 2. I would never put that on the same tier. Like, Devil May Cry 2 gets its own tier of bad, in my opinion. That's how bad Devil May Cry 2 is. Devil May Cry 2 is always going to be my point of reference when it comes to a bad game. Maybe that's going to mean that I'll like every game. Ooh, Castle Crashers. Yep, that's a good game. It's worth it. Alright, I played that when I was a kid. I used to play Castle Crashers with my brother over at my cousin's house on their Xbox 360. And it was tons of fun. It is great. A wonderful beat 'em up. Play it with your friends, play it alone, I don't care. Play it some way, play it anyway, it's fun. Castle Crasher's good. It's 90% off, it's $149. There's no reason not to pick it up. It is a good game. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, Final Fantasy 16 is like 25% off, that's not bad. They have Metaphor on here? Is Sega crazy? Is Sega insane or something? Is Atlas insane? What? That game just came out. Why is it on the sale? How is it here? Okay. It's 25% off. It's $52.49. I don't know if that's like great per se as far as like savings or anything, but that is kind of absurd for a game that just came out. And so, I mean, I think that's pretty good for a game there are older games that aren't even on sale here, for crying out loud. Like, what? Okay. I think that's a good deal. Oh, Binding of Isaac. Yeah, that's like, maybe like $5 off. Not bad. It's like, what, like almost $10 total right now? A little less. Like, I wouldn't call that the most amazing sale ever, but it's, like, not, like... I mean, you can get it pretty cheap. It's only, like, $5 more than Sonic Adventure 2. Ooh, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. $35.99. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Wait, what? When did this game come out? Oh, June 13th. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. And it is a remake. It is a remake. So it makes a little bit more sense. Oh. I didn't even know an Assassin's Creed Mirage game came out. Man. But apparently that's on sale. That literally released last month. I don't know much about Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's got mostly positive reviews, but that's like $19.99, and it came out last month. So that sounds like a pretty good deal. What the heck? Oh, and then Rivals of Aether 2. That's like $23.99. I know, 20% off. That also just came out. That's wild. I played a lot of the first Rivals of Aether, and I enjoyed that. It had a really fun modding community. Well, I think I'm just scrolling through things that I've already looked at, so I think I might... let's see, I'm like about an hour and 16 into it. That's not bad. I think I'll go and look at some of the things that I already have as well. Man, that's crazy. I played Sonic Adventure like in October. Last time I played SA2 was in November. That shows how much I really like Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure is such a good game. Like, seriously. And is that on sale? Yes, it is. Oh my... Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't care if you don't pick up Sonic Adventure 2. This right here. This is a good... This is really... Okay, let me tell you. That $3.99 that you'll pay on Sonic Adventure DX. Alright. That will go far. That will go far. I played it for like 18.3 hours. You know, it's a short game. But it is a really, really fun game. And I highly recommend it. Like, I used to hold Mario 64 as like one of my favorite 3D platformers ever. And then I played Sonic Adventure DX with a couple mods to restore some of the Dreamcast stuff. And I was like, mwah, this game is great. It's really, really good. Really, really good. If you can get past the dated graphics and kind of wonky, like... Well, no, the wonkiness is kind of a bit of its charm, like in the facial animations. I kind of enjoyed it. But if you can get past the dated graphics, it's like... I give it like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. It's a really good game. It is a really, really good game. Like, genuinely, if every Sonic game was like Sonic Adventure DX, that series would be like super popular right now. Like, I'm not kidding. It would be like, well, I mean, it is super popular, but it'd be like, it wouldn't be a game where you have the fans like constantly having to fight and be like, no, it is a good game. No, Sonic is good. No. There would be no question about it. Everyone would look at like Sonic Adventure like 5 or something and be like, holy crap, this game is like peak. I'm not kidding. Those two games are just like the Adventure series is actually good, and I'm shocked that they didn't continue on with that. You know, I think genuinely like the collapse of the Dreamcast kind of broke Sega, I think. Ooh. Alright, now, a game that I haven't played for a little while that had some DLC added that I would highly recommend. That's not having a sale. What the heck? It's Thanksgiving. Steam sale. I'm disappointed in you, Relink. You're a great game, but I'm disappointed in you. Oh, Witch on the Holy Night's on sale. That's a good one. Well, I haven't played too much of it, but, you know, I looked at a little bit of it. You know, you want a visual novel or something. I think it seems kind of neat. I want to read more of it. I'll get around to that someday. I just got curious. How much is Melty Blood? How much? Or is it... Okay, okay. It doesn't have anyone in the online community. Alright, this is also a dead game, but it's a lot of fun. I think it's highly underrated. But, Melty Blood type Lumina. Amazing game. I genuinely... Like, this is really an underrated... This is an underrated gem. And... You know what? I would consider getting it, even if its online was dead. Because that's how much I enjoy it. It's a really fun game. This is also like one of the earliest fighting games that I streamed. It is a good game. Oh shoot, that's my stream library. That's my Steam library. I want to show you the store. I wonder how much Tekken 8 is. Ooh, Bamco. Bamco's up to like 90%. That's interesting. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll show you Tekken. Tekken has some pretty good sales, I think. Some pretty decent ones. They're not like incredible or anything, but they're not bad either. Like I would say, oh wait, they got the deluxe edition upgrade pack. That would be a cheap way to go and get the DLC actually. $29.97. Well, $29.99 versus the $39.99. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna say that Tekken 8 is a way better game than Tekken 7 by miles. All right, and I'm not talking about just its gameplay or anything. I'm talking about like as a full packaged game. Tekken 7 is a little overrated. All right. And I'm talking about this not from like the perspective of like a competitive, like, oh, you know, it's got all the cool combos and wave dashes and stuff. It's also a step. 7 is also a step back from 6. Like, from what I've seen out of 6, I haven't actually played 6, but from what I can tell, just on like a purely game standpoint, 7 seems like a bit of a dip. Like, honestly. And I enjoy 7. I played 7. I liked it. I had fun with it, you know? I'm not saying Tekken 7's like a bad game or anything, but I genuinely think that 8 is a better game because Tekken 7 needed a DLC in order to have any kind of like casual mode. Like, they added bowling in a DLC. That was a DLC. And when it came out, it was so bare bones. And its story was like... Its story was alright, it was well done, but it was like, you only focused on the Mishimas, and then everyone else had these like laughably bad like personal character stories, and there were no arcade ladders, no arcade endings. It was... And like they were like, oh, well, you see, the character stories replaced the arcade endings. And do you want to know what Noctis's arcade ending, or do you want to know how Noctis's character story, or Lei Wulong's character story, or Lydia's character story, or let's see, Leroy's character story? You want to know how their character stories played out? They didn't have them. If you were a DLC character in Tekken 7, you had no story. There was no backstory to why that character was there. There was no information on their redesigns or anything outside of, like, you had to, like, look it up. Like, that was not stuff that you got from, like, playing in arcade mode. That was not stuff that you could get from the episodes, from the character episodes. That was all, like... That was all in trailers. If you were lucky. If you were lucky, you might get a trailer with stuff. So, Tekken 7 was definitely a low point for the series. Tekken 8, though, good. Its gameplay is... I like its gameplay. I like its gameplay. It is a little aggressive for some people, and there are some buttons that you can just press to go do things. But it still has a lot of its technicalities that you would expect from a Tekken game. And it has the actually, like, in-depth, good single-player content of a really fleshed out and varied story that has expansions to back that up. And other modes as well, like Tekken Ball. So it's like actually a game this time. Instead of Tekken 7, which was just an esport. Tekken 8's actually a game. And that is why I would recommend it. Let's see, is there anything else I want to look at? I wonder how much Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is doing, for. Because that's a really good game, too. I should probably stream it, that'd be fun. Maybe that's what I could do after I'm done with this. I don't know, think about it. That's the community hub. People are crying for DLC for this game. Which is fair, because it's like, there's not a whole lot to do now with it. But, you know, that's how games went back in the day, you know? We live in an era where games just, like, they're very different from how they were back when I was growing up, you know? When I was growing up, you got a game, and you put it into your console, and you played it for its runtime, and then you put it down, and you might go and replay it or something, but you had the game done. You were done with it. It was finished. And then nowadays, it's like you get the game, you play it, and then like 2 or 3 months down, you get the like epic DLC expansion, or you get like the new character packs, the new level packs or whatever, and then you get to jump back in and play it a bit more with a bunch of new content. But I don't know. I feel like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk doesn't really need it. And yeah, it's on sale for like 50% off, so it's a pretty good deal. And there's actually a DLC. There's Space and Blue Jay. You get them for $2.49 right now. Maybe I should pick them up. That'd be a good idea. What about Baldur's Gate 3? That's also a good game. I need to like get into it. They're adding like this huge update with photo mode, crossplay, and 12 subclasses soon. So let me take this. Let me take a look at this. Oh, $27.99 for what it gives you. I think that's definitely for what you get out of it. That's actually really good. That's actually really, really good. What about the Final Fantasy series? I'll look into that too. Why not? Final Fantasy VIII is $7.99. I recommend it. All right. Yeah, now, do your research before you play Final Fantasy VIII. All right. I want to say that because Final Fantasy VIII is not an easy game to get into. It's not an easy game to like. Final Fantasy VIII is very unconventional with how the game works, and it is very much like Chain of Memories in my opinion, in the fact that you need to approach the game with a certain mindset to enjoy it. You know, like you can't be sitting there like you need to be like looking at the game's systems and trying to break them. You know, the best thing that I can say is what you really need to do is get Carbuncle. Just get Carbuncle, and then make sure that your other party, that all of your Guardian forces, get their abilities to go and convert, magic, to go and convert cards into items, and then items into magic as soon as possible, because then you will become absolutely busted. And also look for Ultima. It's worth it. You can find it pretty early game. So that's what I'll say on Final Fantasy VIII. We already went over that. Okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate is $34.99. That's actually really good. Ooh, Stranger Paradise. That's $19.99. I really enjoyed the demo of that. I haven't actually played it since, but I have Crisis Core. I haven't played that yet. I have it on PlayStation 5 waiting for me to. That's like $29.99. They're selling all of the. Okay, let me show you how they're selling the This is what they're pricing all of the classic games at. They're probably really good games, don't get me wrong, but they are SNES games. I guess they are kind of remastered a little bit. So there is that. And so I guess that's how they justify the price, and I could kind of see going for it. I just wouldn't pick them all up in one go, and I would pick up whichever one I really wanted. And if I had another version of them, I might not pick them up. Granted, Final Fantasy, yeah, it could be good. I think that the 3D version of Final Fantasy 3 is a bit better, because otherwise it's just kind of a generic game, whereas the 3DS version, or the 3D one, actually gives the characters names and adds a little bit more to the story. I think that's the best way to play it, personally. And I mean, if you want just like the typical like generic RPG experience, there's always the first Final Fantasy. You always pick that one up. You know, I guess you could do that, but I don't know. I just feel like the name. I don't know. I'm kind of in a weird. I'm kind of in a weird spot with a lot of this stuff where I personally feel like. I personally just feel like I like these. I don't necessarily like putting myself in a character's. I don't like playing as myself in a lot of games sometimes. You know? Sometimes I like to just play a original, like, totally separate character. Because I think that's more interesting on, like, my own personal, like, telling myself a story kind of thing. It's just more interesting. But most of these are pretty well priced, I'd say. Final Fantasy 15. Okay. Final Fantasy 15 is simultaneously probably, like, I love it and I hate it. If that makes sense. It's a really good game, but it's also a massive disappointment. Because Final Fantasy Versus 13 was nothing like that turned out to be. And I wish that Final Fantasy Versus 13 had a chance to exist. And it makes me kind of sad. Oh, the Final Fantasy IV After Years. Oh, yeah, that's probably a really good one. I just realized they have all the Final Fantasy... Do they have Lightning Returns here? Yeah, they do. They do. So you can play all of Final Fantasy 13 on Steam, too. Oh, hey, Mira. Really? I've seen some stuff on that. I know that there was, like, a point in time where you could get Sora as, like, one of the summons. Unfortunately, I think that's over now, which makes me a little sad. But... yeah. It seemed like a neat game. Yeah, it was like a DLC. I think there was like some kind of like... Was it just like a limited time, or was it like a special offer or something? It's like Dream Drop Distance Sora. It's kind of a neat summon. So, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they have the 3D remakes. I kind of feel like the 3D remake might be worth it to get over the one that they did, the new one that they did. Oh, learning a new rando? Which one? That sounds interesting. Oh, there's no reason to get this over the remastered one, I don't think, because I think the remastered one's a better port. Final Fantasy VII's great then. Golden Sun Lost Age. Huh. I think I have a Golden Sun game on the DS. I've not played it though. I think my sister played it a little bit. I see. So the DS game would probably be the sequel to that. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I think... let me look that up. I'm just kind of like doing like whatever right now. I got through most of the Steam games I was gonna go and take a look at. 1 through 6. Ah. I see. I see. I know they had a good handful of things. Well, I think they just had Isaac in Smash Brothers as an assist trophy. But yeah, probably. Yeah, a bit of 6 games. I didn't realize. I'll go ahead and see which one was on the DS. Actually, I probably have it just like outside of the room I'm in. Oh. Oh wait, are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy. Oh shoot. I have that up here. I see. Is that what you're talking about? Oh wait. Oh wait, maybe. I see Golden Sun 4. Oh, they have some of these on the Switch actually. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think they have the whole Final Fantasy series on Steam now, don't they? Kind of looking through this. I have 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think they have 11 because that was an MMO. But, yeah. Yeah. They don't have any of like the side games though, like Tactics or Crystal Chronicles or yeah. Yeah, 14's also online. Is it 11 still running? I think I heard that it was at one point. I just don't think you can pick it up on Steam. Yeah, I'm curious about that now. I'm gonna go look that up. Let's see. Oh, they have the website on? Oh, it's like a playonline.com. I don't think that's the official website. Okay, they said it's... Oh, someone on Reddit's asking if it's worth playing in 2024. Huh. Wait. Oh, someone's asking 7 months ago if the... Oh, wait, what? It's on... Okay, wait, maybe it is on Steam? Maybe it's just not under the sale. Final Fantasy 11... No, it's... Okay, wait. Final Fantasy 11 is still active. Final Fantasy 11 is still playable, but it's in maintenance mode with limited support. Game servers are still up and the game will remain playable, but Square Enix is focusing on other projects. That is what the search label AI says on Google. That's interesting. Let's see, I got a wiki page open. Let's see, it'd probably be under Legacy. Yeah. I'm going to guess that it's playable out there in some form. PlayStation 2, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox 360. Wow. Man. Okay. So, okay, yeah, it seems like its servers are still up, it's just in maintenance mode. I don't know if that means that you can't buy it. Oh, you can buy the Ultimate Edition on Square's website. That's interesting. Let me, like, look that up. So I'm gonna look at games. I know you can still buy Kingdom Hearts 2 off of their website on PlayStation, which is crazy. Not saying too much. Okay, maybe I'm not looking in the store. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's 12. That's 12. PS2. PS2. No, they don't actually have it. Maybe they pulled it recently. PC download. They have something on that? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They do have it on their website. Wow, they even have a free trial. That's crazy. Like, okay, let me see if I can, like, copy paste this into the thing. Yeah, let me just hide this for a second. Okay. Yeah, I might need to put this in Paint and then move it over. All right. No. All right. All right. All right. Behold. You can still buy Final Fantasy XI to this day. It is there. This is on the Square Enix website. It is still up for purchase. And you can still play it. That's actually kind of crazy. I wonder what it's like in 2024. Man. Oof. That's just crazy. Oh wait, crap, I moved myself. Oh no. I did not mean to do that. There you go. I fixed it. So yeah, Final Fantasy 11, if you ever want it. It's there. It is up for purchase on Square's thing. I don't think Anywhere's having a sale on it though. I don't think Anywhere's gonna have a sale. Huh. The more you know. Alright, let's see if there's anything. I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of things so far. There's lots of good sales out there. That's for sure. I've just been... I got through everything that Steam would give me right out the gate, and then I've just been looking at what I have in my library. Actually, how much is the Elder Scrolls going for sale on? I started thinking about that. Those are some good games. Daggerfall's free. It's always going to be free. Shoot. Wait. Okay, yeah, I need to go on to... Check out the entire Elder Scrolls collection. Okay. Again, Elder Scrolls Online is on sale. I played a little bit of that. That was kind of neat. I don't know, I only played it during a trial. They have... I always forget they have all these games outside of their main line ones, like Redguard and Battlespire. I always forget those exist. But those are on sale, apparently. Like, less than $2. They're normally like they're normally like $6. Now they're like $2.40, more or less. Skyrim is $9.99 if you want to get Todd Howard's favorite game. I'll put these up actually as well. Yeah, they got a... I highly recommend... Oblivion's a really good game. For $374, that's a lot. It has like the refinement of some of the later games in the series, but it also has some of the fun kind of character customization and build customization that you get in some of the older games. Which is one of the things that I really like about Daggerfall, is that for its age, it's pretty well polished for its age. Like, you know, it's kind of what I would like compare it to how I feel about Street Fighter 3 Third Strike in comparison to other older games of its time, where it's surprisingly modern in a lot of its quality of life features and gameplay mechanics, even though it's really dated. That's kind of how I feel about it. Although, granted, its RNG in generating dungeons and everything is horrible. If you want your quest item to just suddenly get lost somewhere, like, if you want to, like, be going off on a quest and someone's like, oh, get this sword from this dungeon, out in this area. You're like, oh, okay, I gotta go and search it up. And you do have to keep track of things, like, maybe write things down somewhere. They do have a little journal in game, but it can kind of, you know, go after a little while. You have to keep track of how many days you're spending out to try to get it. It's really good on the role-playing front in that regard. But yeah, you have the problem where you could get there and then, like, the boss that you needed to kill or the quest item is, like, behind a wall inside a room that's inaccessible just because the random room generator glitched out. So you have to make sure that you save a lot and have lots of saves, so that if you go on a quest with no end, you can go back and not take the quest. Not take the quest instead. Or, I don't know if the generation redoes itself if you come back in. I don't know. I need to check that out. There is Daggerfall Unity, which is working on fixing some of those bugs and making the game more modern. So I would also consider that. That's also a really good alternative to Daggerfall. But yeah, it's a fun game. And it's free. Daggerfall is free. So is Arena, but Arena's even more dated. Arena's super dated. But fun. But super dated. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah. I'm gonna say it's kind of fun. It's still, like, super dated, though. Let's see, what time is it? It's like 10. It's like 10. It's crazy I've been talking about stuff. Oh, wait, I wonder... Okay, I want to check out World of Horror, because that's also a really good game that I enjoy playing. It's been a while since I played it, though. Get ready. Oh yeah, World of Horror, that's like, okay. It's like, for its... Let's see, how old is it? It's still pretty new, I guess. As far as it, like, completing itself. World of Horror is like, what? Let me put the window capture. Yeah, that's like $17.39 right now. My bundle is so discounted because I already have the game. I enjoyed it so much I went ahead and I bought it even though I had it available on Library Share. So it's a fun game. It's really strategical, but it's really satisfying to see your build kind of grow through the game. And then I've done a few streams of it, so you know. Oh, I close that. Bit of a spooky game, but fun roguelike. Let's see. There you go. Oh yeah. Also, if you want updates on the game, they take forever. People are already asking if the dev died. Man. But, you know, when the game does get an update, it's like, mwah. It's beautiful. It feels great. Oh, Yummy Hustle. I wonder how much that... I remember that being fairly cheap anyway. Oh, it's like $3.99, normally $4.99. It's a fun game, though. Like, if you've ever seen, like, those tool-assisted super plays, it's basically that, but in a... It's a tool-assisted super play that you can play, which is really fun. Or TAS. How much is Dragon Ball FighterZ? Oh, that still gets some... That still gets some competitive play, I think. Ooh, wait, Streets of Rage 4. I need to beat Streets of Rage 4. I should probably... that would be a fun game to stream, actually. On, I had another channel a while back where I played Streets of Rage 2 on stream a few times. And I really like Streets of Rage, just playing it. It's a fun game. But let's see how that's doing right now. That's like, oh, that's oh wow, that's 60% off, $9.99. Huh. Yeah, might not be a bad time to get Streets of Rage 4 if you're thinking about playing the current sequel to the classic Sega beat 'em up series, which they're making a 3D game for soon, apparently, as far as I know. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it for, like, looking over Steam sales and everything. Yeah. I think Sega has some of the best sales. I think Sega and Capcom have some really good sales. I think Sega has, hands down, maybe the best sales. Just because they have... well, maybe more like Atlas, because they have Metaphor and, like... They have Metaphor and Persona 3 Reload already on, like, a semi-decent sale, which is kind of crazy to think about, considering those games both just came out really recently. So, yeah, take that how you will. Like, Persona 3 Reload's already 50% off, and they just had the episode Aegis DLC come out recently. And then they have Metaphor for, like, 25% off already, and that came out just, like, last month. I'm still kind of in shock over that, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, wow, I can't believe that took me like 2 hours going over all that. I didn't think I'd get to... I am really great at just talking about stuff, aren't I? Man. This might be one of my genuine, like, first just chatting streams. I think I might have... There might be some food to eat. I smell something, so... I was thinking about maybe playing something, but I might just end the stream here. Just have a just chatting stream. You know. I think I had some good, funny moments. So it was nice seeing you, Mira. It was nice talking a little bit. And anyone else watching, I hope you got you know, there's not too many days left of the sale, so I'll try to post this out maybe soon. But I would, you know, think about it. You know, there's like a couple days left. I would also say, if you know, if you're catching this and like the sales are long and gone and everything, Steam sales typically stay around the same price, or they get better over time. So when the winter sale comes around, I guarantee you all of these games are going to go back on sale for the same percentages as they were right now. And you know, Like, they're all gonna go back on sale, and then there's gonna be more games on sale too. So I feel like this is like a sneak peek into what into what the winter sale's gonna be like, because it's gonna happen, and it's gonna basically be like this. So, anyways, thanks for stopping by. This was a bit of a different stream than usual. I wasn't drawing. I was just talking. And I kind of had fun with that. I think maybe I like the sound of my own voice or something. Maybe I just really like talking. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, I guess I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably, yeah, I'm kind of between wanting to do either, I don't know if I want to do Final Fantasy VII or if I want to go and play more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, but I'll do one or the other, and yeah, I'll be back. It would be fun to do randomizers again. I've been, like, thinking about getting back into KH2 randomizers, and I'm also, like, half wondering about, like, also Zelda mods. Ocarina of Time mods. I've been seeing a lot of those in my YouTube recommended, and they're really cool looking. Like, there's this one that released recently. I need to figure out how to get Ocarina of Time set up for, like, modding, because it looks so much fun. Let's see, what was, like... There's a recent mod. There's also a roguelike mod. And, you know, roguelikes and randomizers are kind of hand in hand for me, because whenever I play a randomizer, especially the Kingdom Hearts randomizer, it's kind of almost like I'm going through a roguelike, but with Kingdom Hearts. Because the way it handles enemies and bosses and such, and power-ups. It's really fun. What was it? I feel like Ocarina of Time, I'm just always seeing these... Oh, Sands of Time. I saw a little bit of that. That seems kind of neat. And then there's also this Ultimate Trial. No, not Ultimate Trial. It's like Master something. Is that what it was called? I'm just looking at what things are being called on YouTube. On, like, people's YouTube things. Yes, it is Ultimate Trial, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they had, like, a boss of, like... Yeah, I see this thumbnail where it's like, the Ultimate Trial, Master Shiba. It's like a boss. But... yeah. I don't know. I'd also really like to get into, like, modding and, like, Project Equinox looks insane for Kingdom Hearts 3 in Project, in number, 14. Those are, like, actually insane looking mods. I'd actually really like to play those. I don't know, should I stop trying to be so disciplined and, like... In like avoiding playing any Kingdom Hearts 3 mods before I stream Kingdom Hearts 3, or should I just go and play the mods? Like, if you're still there, Mira, or something, what do you think? I don't know. I feel like I would want at least someone to give me, like, to just be like, yo, just do it. I might just do it anyway, because the mods look so good. Like, seriously. I think there's like a recent thing, like, I'm gonna look at Project Equinox for Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, this looks sick. This just looks sick. Every version of this I've seen. Like, I could look at anything. They had some new weapons. They had some new things teased recently. Yeah. There's this showcase over here. This is sick, man. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is off of the official Project Equinox channel, by the way. I just wanted to give credit. Yeah, like, look at this. This is Kingdom Hearts 3. I want to play this. I really want to play this. I think this is like half the reason I picked up the PC versions of the Kingdom Hearts games. Look at this. It's sick. I think it's a Keyblade based off of Yozora. Like, seriously. I don't know. That's one thing to be excited about Kingdom Hearts 4 for is that like a lot of this, like I'm just like wondering, like how they'll evolve. Like this is how the community is evolving a lot of its mechanics, and so like how like what's gonna be the direction Square Enix takes evolving what they did in Kingdom Hearts 3 for Kingdom Hearts 4. I know. I feel like there's like a lot of really good framework in Kingdom Hearts 3, and so it's like the next level's gonna be insane when they finally get to that. I mean, like, just look at this. This is kind of funny for me to be playing this, like, other stuff in the background. Maybe I should turn this off for the rest of it. Hey, look. I just bring up the volume there. Hey, man. I think there's like a bunch of other... Yeah, it's like, that's... Yeah. That is so funny to think that it's replacing the honey spout. The Winnie the Pooh honey jar keyblade gets replaced by this. Man. You can't even read what that says. Yeah, just look at that. They're really just letting you play as Yozora, using Riku. There's also a Yozora mod, but I don't know. This just seems... This is kind of on another level, honestly. This is just really sick. Imagine fighting Yozora with this. That'd be crazy. Wait, is that... That's the shot lock? What? Wait, is that the shot lock? Now he's just getting more brutal. He's got the same weapons as before, but now he's more brutal. Also, again, reminder: Kingdom Hearts is on the Kingdom Hearts series is on sale, and I highly, as a very big Kingdom Hearts fan, and I would almost go as far as to say an almost Kingdom Hearts centered VTuber, like, yeah, pick it up. It is worth it, 100%, 300%. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that just looks sick. Alright. Alright, okay. I think that was a good note to end on, showing off the most recent trailer of Project Equinox. So, yeah. I think I'll go ahead and end it off, see if there's, see if food was created, and if I was needed to go and consume food. But anyway, again, like I said, thanks for watching. I got my little gush-in on there on Project Equinox, which I have not played yet, but I really, really want to. I want to so much, it might break my whole idea that I had of just going through all the Kingdom Hearts games on stream, and I might just skip straight over to modded Kingdom Hearts 3. They even have a randomizer for that. I don't think it's as sophisticated as the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer, and that's one thing that's kind of held me back from doing that. But yeah. Anyways, nice talking. Hope you got to see some of the deals that are out there on Steam, and you know, maybe give you some good ideas for a Christmas present or I don't know, just like anything really, I guess. You know, maybe a birthday present. Maybe I got promoted and I feel happy about myself present. Or I don't know, something like that. Maybe you give presents to each other on Thanksgiving and you miss someone's present. I don't know. I don't give presents on Thanksgiving, but maybe someone does. I got a bunch of Game Boy Advance games one day on Christmas. I mean, not on Christmas. I used to get like Game Boy games on like DS games on Easter. So that was fun. But yeah, anyways, bye bye.